Humanity's existential error. Human beings have turned their backs on existence since the dawn of time, but the divide between our civilizations and nature has grown exponentially over the last 2 centuries. In a corner of the universe, our galaxy navigates through an unknown space, steering the destiny of our blue planet as it orbits the sun toward a future shared by all beings in this world. The sun is the composer and conductor of life on Earth. The sun is indispensable to the biosphere. It is the source of photosynthesis, which is essential to the survival of living beings. Without photosynthesis, there would be no food. The sun regulates the water cycle by warming the Earth's surface, seas, and oceans, promoting evaporation, cloud formation, precipitations, and atmospheric currents, breezes and winds, that are essential for regulating the global climate. Without the sun, the temperature on Earth would not be viable for life as we know it. Without solar energy, the Earth would be plunged into extremely cold temperatures of around minus 270 degrees Celsius, or minus 518 degrees Fahrenheit. Through moderate exposure to UV rays, the sun has a direct effect on human health. It produces vitamin D, which is essential for bone health and immune system function. Biological rhythms, which affect people's health and mental well-being, are regulated by daylight. The circadian rhythm, sleep-wake cycle, depends on it, as does the production of serotonin, which improves mood. However, humankind has been divided century after century in the pursuit of selfish power, a product of the mind that has been developed to protect itself from the fears and injustices created by humans themselves. Mankind has created societies, beliefs, and lifestyles. That is, a reality opposed to the transcendental and universal reality that maintains the balance of life on Earth, of which the sun is king. Our civilizations have significantly destroyed the planet's forests, which has not only reduced the habitats of fauna and flora, causing hundreds of species and ecosystems to disappear, but has also drastically reduced the essential process of photosynthesis, which negatively affects the lives of living beings in the long term. Aggressive and excessive industrialization to produce more and more unnecessary products and goods to support an indoctrinated and capricious society has contaminated the atmosphere, rivers, seas, and oceans. This negatively affects the sun's regulatory mission, disrupting the global climate. Global warming, increasingly unpredictable seasonal variations, pandemics, etc., are the visible results of this. After this global warming, which generates more and more clouds in the atmosphere, the planet will begin to cool, causing temperatures to drop to extreme levels and destroying all life on Earth. As the clouds and increasing atmospheric contamination will prevent the sun from warming and regulating the planet's temperature. Solar time, or true time, is determined locally by the position of the sun, noon at its zenith. It is indicated by sundials. Since the 1960s and the 1970s, around 70 countries have been applying daylight savings time, which forces people to live at a pace different from the solar, natural, true rhythm. Most countries have moved forward 1 hour in winter and 2 hours in summer relative to the sun. Legal, civil time, defined by governments as UTC+1 in winter and UTC+2 in summer, aims to align human activities, but not with the natural position of the sun. In Europe, only Iceland keeps the same time all year round, solar or true time. UTC and GMT are both UTC+0. GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, is a time zone based on the Earth's rotation, while UTC, Coordinated Universal Time, is the more accurate global scientific standard derived from atomic clocks, which synchronizes with GMT by adding leap seconds to compensate for variations in the Earth. Atomic clocks adjust the precise time to compensate for the Earth's variations, but this will not prevent the natural variations of the planet, as it revolves endlessly around the sun. Being aware of the relativity of time-space should be enough to stop us from wanting to control everything, especially time. Swallows, storks, wild geese, grey whales, wildebeests, salmon, and so many others do not have watches, but they are always on time in their annual migrations because they live in tune with nature. Science, which is the art of trying to explain what has already existed in the universe since the beginning of time, will always be behind, because the universe is constantly evolving for the good of every being in the all, and, most importantly, because the human mind will never be able to understand dimensions other than the mental one. The lifestyle and artificial schedules imposed on people by our societies disconnect them from the natural rhythm of the sun. People have to adapt and compensate for the lack of harmony with nature's cycles by consuming stimulants and energy drinks, such as coffee, or by taking sleeping pills or drugs to compensate for the disruption of the circadian rhythm, sleep-wake cycle, that direct exposure to sunlight promotes. Weakened immune systems due to vitamin D deficiency caused by jet lag in relation to sunlight. Intense urban life without natural light. Office, transportation, shopping malls, movie theaters, gyms, home, etc. Increased skeletal problems due to vitamin D deficiency for the same reasons described in the previous paragraph. Disruption of the circadian rhythm, sleep-wake cycle, affected by a lack of exposure to daylight. Reduction in the production of serotonin, the happiness hormone, which promotes general malaise, severe mental problems, insomnia, depression, anxiety, nervousness, aggression, addiction, suicide, etc. Concern among sensitive and thoughtful individuals who foresee a bleak future for future generations, and who are more prone to allergies and cancer. Almost everyone is sick or suffering in the desperate struggle to adapt to this imposed and destructive human reality. Ultimately, the human mind has created a false and destructive reality, a world parallel to the true reality of nature and the sun, which give us life and ensure the well-being of future generations on this wonderful planet, which is the paradise of the universe. We can reunite ourselves with the rhythm of the universe There is still time. Let's do it now. Manuscript. New World coming very soon. Link in the description. Original music and song. The New World is here. Link in the description. Beingist Foundation. Union between all beings. The main mission of transcendental clinics and hospitals will be to complement scientific medicine by tending to its limitations. Their goal will be to heal children and young people with incurable diseases. Link in the description. Author. We are Alain Taylor-Robledo. Beingist. Narrated by Chantal Tello Garcia. Thank you.